this video, we're going to talk about item 19. Now, there is some great item 19s and there's some weak item 19s. It's up to you to read through what is the true story behind the franchise brand when you're looking at the item 19. So item 19 is a financial performance. Now, if there is nothing disclosed, I will say for me, that's a giant red flag in today's world. Call it roughly 10 years ago, franchisors started using this as a tool, not only to market their business, but to also educate you on what numbers are they seeing, because obviously they want to give you the right information so that you can make your decision. And when you're doing your pro forma and you're figuring out, can you actually make this work for you and your family, you want to make sure this aligns with what your expectations are. So you're going to see what is the average unit volume. You might see the highest, you might see the lowest. If you're going into this with the right mindset, I'm looking at that high number and I'm saying, what is the variance between that and the middle? And why are people able to do this? And those are some of the franchisees that I talk with in the sales process. Franchisees can disclose much more about their businesses than the franchisor can. But beware that if there's information, if the franchisor says you're going to get filthy rich, but it doesn't explain that within the item 19, and you sign the agreement at the end that says you weren't disclosing any numbers, you're putting yourself a little bit more at risk if things don't go the way that you want. So be careful with this. Use this as a guideline. It's not the be all end all. Look at it and say, you should outperform the average, and how are you going to go about doing that? Maybe ask some questions to franchisees around it. Is the volume higher in more heavily penetrated markets where there's multiple locations, or is it consistent? Like if you're opening up the first unit in a new state, is the sales consistent, or will it stay consistent with FDD? If not, what are you going to have to do to get lift here? This is a very important number for the process.